phone's dead. Or I would. I need to go get my phone. This guy is giving me... I'm pissed. I fixed this thing a few months ago and sold it on eBay, and I just went to test it, and it doesn't want to turn on again. Turned on for me fine, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago when I listed it. Now, you know how it is. Now it wants to be deader than a doornail. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Yank. Hi, Grass. Hi, Crazy. Yank, I did see your call earlier. I've just been busier than shit. What'd you need, brother? I gotta ship a lot of stuff out tonight, but this was one of the things I was gonna ship out tonight. It got purchased, but it has decided to be weird. Oh. Can't hear me. The mic is all the way down here. Can you hear me now? Hear me better? Yeah, I don't have to ship this thing till I think Wednesday, so I'd like to figure out why it's being weird. Maybe it's just a bad solder joint on the port or something. We're going to try to figure it out. But, oh, she's all fixed up? Haha, that's awesome. Good job, brother. Much better. All right. So I did see someone say that theirs wouldn't launch without the little battery installed. I don't have a new battery. I need to order a new one. But I have the old one. I'm sure it's dead as shit, but I'll put it in there and see if that changes anything. It was launching fine without that battery just the other day. So I'm not so convinced that's the problem, but we're going to try it. Plug that back in. Plug this back in. Turn it on. Nope. Still nothing. Try the other port. Nope, nothing. Wondering if it is just that battery. We replaced all the caps on this logic board already. Might check them all, make sure they're all doing okay. Sure they're all the right way around. But this computer was working just fine about a week ago with no other modifications. It has not been touched. So I don't know what could have happened in a week or two to upset this guy, but he has figured out what it would. He's found something to be pissed about. He's found something. So the batteries are these little half AA's, 3.5 volt half size. So we'll order one of those right now so that it's at the house like tomorrow or something, if I can find it on the Amazon. Let's see, so I'm gonna go to this camera real fast so I can get down here and you're not looking deep into my face. There we go. Other people called him, yeah, we have replaced the caps on the logic board. We have not replaced the caps on the analog board, but everyone online says that those are usually within spec and good, so let me change this to, am I not signed in? Sign in. That's why I'm not seeing any good Prime things. Oh. There we go. That one. Okay, here we go. 2-day arrives on Tuesday. 4-pack. That sounds good to me. Wait, these got to be rechargeable though, don't they? What is it? It's a Kim. Thank you so much for subscribing. We appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. My 360 hard drive. Yeah. He's giving me shit. What's new? Yank giving me shit? No. Couldn't be him. Couldn't be the Yank. Might also just take a... Where's my friend, my fiberglass pen? Might just take a fiberglass pen to these pins. See if that helps it at all, because it is kind of oxidized. Bro, why isn't it working, bro? Grass puddle, bro, why isn't it working? It worked fine a week ago, now it's broke. Now the shit's broke. Maybe I do just go ahead and replace all the caps on the analog board. And see if that does absolutely anything for me. Because I do have the kit somewhere. I know I bought it. I had a box that I put all the cap kits in. I think it's up here. Let's see. Macintosh analog board 128/512. I think this is it. Yeah. This should be it, right? Anyways, that means we gotta get a few weird screws out. That is not the right size. Is it a T15? Yes. T15. Yes, grass puddle. We've plugged it in. God damn it, grass puddle. Oh yeah, they gave this thing big old security screws. Let's take our logic board out. Now this whole case should come off, and she does. Now is when I get to remember if I did this one or the other one. Oh, I did this one. This one has all new caps on the logic board. This is the one I did all caps on this, so it's the other one I haven't done it yet. So let's make sure everything looks good. And it does. Everything looks happy. Everything's plugged in right. So why aren't you booting? We might unplug the hard drive because he has been giving us some issues. And we don't need him. He might be giving us more issues by just being plugged in. Might unplug both of them, to be honest. So we don't need the floppy either. We're running this off the Blue SCSI. So it shouldn't need either one of these guys. And maybe they're the ones giving us the headache. If I can get my hand in here. Come on. There we go. Could just be that we need a battery in here. And without it, it's being dumb. And we don't have any good charged batteries. So this is a lithium. So what we need is a lithium half cell or half AA. So we can put it back up this way. And it'll sit like that. We can plug the keyboard in, plug power in. And yeah, she does not want to boot. She does not want to post. I've tried 2 different keyboards. Oh, of course, I missed. That's why I didn't play sports in high school. That's why I marched in the marching band. I don't know. Bench PSU. I don't think that will work. I don't know all the intricacies of how this thing gets its voltages. So, don't know. It's just so annoying because it was 100% a happy-go-lucky guy just a week ago. And he turned on fine without a battery installed. And now he wants to act like he's completely dead. Now I will say if I have the logic board unplugged and I turn it on, I do get fan spin and all that. Screen seems to boot to other, but it's not going to display anything because it has no signal, so it's just black. So I think it is just some sort of logic board issue. It's just not getting the turn on command, or it's not executing it as it should. That plug back in, because I really don't think we have a power problem. I think we just have a weird just a bad connection somewhere or something, or a bad trace. Could be a bad trace. There's some traces that go up under these caps. Could have been messed up by leakage. There's only one cap over there by the I/O ports though. So, and it, like I said, it turned on like a week ago. No problem. It's my curse. I sold it on eBay, therefore it's not going to work. It's my curse. Return the slab. We can put the back on because you can get the logic board out without it, so. Or we can get the logic board out with it on. That was a good design by them. And for that, we thank you. There we go. I think he's gonna notice, Grass Puddle. This is like a $600 computer. I think he'll notice. Just saying. I think he'll notice that difference. That's a pretty big difference. I'll just ship him one of these cheaper Macintoshes. What a great idea, Grass Puddle. That's what I'll do. Ship him one of these Classic 2s or something. It's not worth anywhere near as much. Just say, oh, I don't know what happened. What are you talking about? That is a Classic 2, bro. You just don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, she just does not want to turn on. Okay. Well, let's... Okay, 2 Colecos? Yeah. Okay, lithium. Okay, half AA battery. Lithium. Here we go. 4 packs, 2-day. Yep. That's what I need. Order, please. Okay, computer, you can do it. Come on, computer. I believe in you. Yep, is that the right card? Oh my God, computer, please. Yep, it is, okay. All right, that's ordered. Maybe we can figure out it in the meantime, though. So, what else could be wrong? Could be some trace issues from the caps, but honestly, this board didn't have awful leakage around any of the caps that have lots of traces under them. They looked fine. And it turned on a week ago, so unless something catastrophic went down. I guess these ones right next to the connector could have bad joints under them. I wouldn't know. I'm going to reflow some stuff and just see if that does anything. And then I have to make a bunch of Fuji nets. So then we'll make some Fuji nets. Me and the wife made some more pinball boards last night. I got to ship those. So this will be a pretty short stream because I got a lot to do yet tonight. But I wanted to get this done and we'll build some Fuji nets. And I really need to start getting into all the fun stuff we got from the game store. I just haven't had time. We might do a few of those. I have a few I want to do because they're fun projects. So, let's just reflow this and see what happens real quick. And my iron's asleep. Wake up, wake up! Have you played Atari today? I actually haven't played Atari today. That's upsetting. I played in television today. Do I get points for that? I don't have any NESs, Grass Puddle. What's with you and the NESs, man? Here's my beef with the NESs too, is they'll just, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with an NES? It's gonna gray screen, and you're gonna say, oh, gray screen of death, the GPU or whatever's dead, and you're gonna fucking say it's unfixable. At least that's, like, what are you gonna do? It's still dead. Yeah, I guess our really only savior is hoping that the battery replacement brings it back, but people on the forums were kind of arguing if that was going to actually do anything, which makes me think it's not going to fix it. The only other thing I can do is start taking all these caps back off the board and checking the traces under them. I know we had some... Here, let me look. Color, classic, no power. Was it this link? Try to wash the board first. Thank you very much. I would just wash the logic board with alcohol and put it into Mac, and Mac turned on. Huh. My Color Classics won't boot without PRAM batteries. And this guy responds, Color Classic work fine without PRAM batteries. If yours have issues like that, redo the capacitors and hurry as traces could be rotting away. Both are recapped and work great. Shows 6 flashes on LED. What LED? Mine doesn't even have an LED. Mine has no LED. This guy also said his stopped working, he cleaned around the capacitors with 90% and now it works. Okay, let's just clean. I have not cleaned this board yet, so maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll try just a good clean. Which, we got that camera in. Let's switch to this camera, and we probably won't switch back for a long time, so. There we go. Needs angled a bit. Get our toothbrush and our. I need to get wipes, actual like circuit wipes, and stop using this just basic paper towels. But anyways, I digress. We're gonna clean this baby up. Got a lot of dust on it, I'll tell you that. A lot of dust. And around this and that. Get out of there, bro. Wonder why cleaning seems to fix so many of them. That's pretty interesting to me. I've never known that to be a thing. I mean, it's a circuit board. What is cleaning doing for the electricity? Like getting rid of a, is it jumping something really sensitive? Like what could it even be doing to mess with how it works? That cap did feel a little loose. He's a lot more solid now. Might try it again. Well, we're gonna let this board dry off first. A little bit over here. Okay. That's a lot better. That cap moves quite a lot too. Also just run a bunch of alcohol on these pins. All right. All right, we're gonna let that chill out for a little bit. Whoa, man, just be cool. Yeah, he's gonna chill out. Okay. And we'll move on to fixing a console or something. There is quite a lot of gunk I'm getting off this board, I will say. Maybe there is some truth to that. All right, let's set that to the side. Any console. Grass Puddle's pleading, please! Please show me a console. Please! Well, this will disappoint you because it's not an NES. I don't have any NESs to do. But I got some PS4s, and I have no idea what's wrong with them. So... Where's the end of you? There you are. Okay, let me switch cam. Oh, no, don't change that cam. Change this cam. Scene. I have never had a gray screen no fix yet. Okay, well the next time we get some NESs, I'm actually going to attempt. Because I thought that it was pretty common that if it's a gray screen, it's fucked. So I didn't try very hard on those at all. And sent them right back to the game store and told them, I am not doing much with that. All right, it turns on. Sounds like it's got a disc in it. Let's see if it's on the right input. No, it's not on any input. What is pulling this so tight? What are you doing? Is this my mic? Oh, it is my mic. It's all wrapped up in shit. All right, 1 second. Okay. Is this working now? Yep, that's working now. Okay. If I change this to something else, then back to VidBox. Now it's black. Okay. That's plugged in. Oh yeah, it was just off. Okay. There we go. It is way too late to be doing that, Dylan. Way too late. I should have drank one like 4 hours ago. I fear if I did one today, this would end very badly. Or if I did one now, I mean. That would end very badly. Come on, buddy. Oh, is this your problem? You don't want to take a controller? Oh, no, there you go. You're fine. No, we don't need internet. We don't have internet. We're poor. We're poor. No internet here. I'm out in the cabin in the woods. Okay. I hate that he said that. I actually want one really bad right now. I kind of pissed off. Ooh, we got Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for free. You shouldn't have. Let's see, will it not read the disc? Yeah, it spins it, gives up, spins it. Oh, that sounded happy. Oh. Why do I have this console? Red Bulls are fizzy, yeah, they're carbonated. All right, Game Store, why do I have this console? Oh. Come on, buddy. Yank, you need a long launch edition PS4? It has COD in it. Fix it by removing the game. Nice one. I can't read what that says at all. This is such a fucked aspect ratio. We're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on a PS4 through an HDMI to composite converter that's going through a VHS tape player into a capture card. Oh my god, there's graphic content. I can't play this. This is playing just fine. Let me make it just the game so I can see. Black Ops. If I hit back, is this only online? Why is it not showing me like... Oh, I can't play any of those. I can't play multiplayer or campaign. I can only play zombies. I guess it could be overheating. Sounds like it's about to take off like a fucking spaceship, but I guess that's probably because it's just installing. This thing is trying so hard. It is fucking scooting. Do you hear this thing? Let me get this one off it. This thing's fan is max RPM, just ripping it. You hear it? It's so loud. Look at it! Would you just look at it? Why is this taking so long? Maybe it's got a bad hard drive or something. Maybe we got something weird like that going on here. Oh, no, there it goes. That just took absolutely forever. That was the longest loading screen of all time. I can't skip this. Oh. I hit the share button. Whoa! Oh my God! What is going on? Not with the scissors. That's probably why he gave it to me. Probably because the first time he tried to read a disc, it wouldn't do it. So he just instantly threw it in my bin. And, is there a point in time I get to play a game here, or? Anyways, Yeah, that seems fine other than a dirty drive, so we'll take... This one says, my favorite. Are you ready? This one says dead bugs, bad HDMI port, and can't pull in discs. Is that not... Are you sure there's a bad HDMI port? That port looks fine. Yeah, that port looks fine. If it, we might just have to fix it not pulling in discs. Let's see the buggage in this one. Is there a lot of buggage? Oh no, this one looks really clean. What is he talking about? There's no buggage. This one looks okay. God of War Limited Edition. Oh my God, are we gonna get to play a game now? No way. Wow, that disk drive, that fan. That fan is so loud. How do I get, there we go. I was like, bro. What does that say? Oh shit. I'm dead. Yeah, we have liftoff. Okay, so this one, let's make some notes here. Let's take the disc out. That's a good testing disc. This one needs a drive cleaning. A drive cleaning, not dry cleaning. This one needs a drive cleaning and it needs repasted. And I have everything to do that. So let's actually shut it down though, so it's not pissed at us. And we have to wait 4 hours for it to boot. So power options, turn off. Okay. Is it off? Nope, it is still turning off. It'll probably take that thing a while to turn off. But in the meantime, let's test our Apple computer again real fast now that it's dried off. Let's see how well it's dried off. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Nothing weird on it anymore. Give it a good blow. Okay. Give it all she's got, Captain. Hey! That did it! That's crazy. It just needed a good clean. And I reflowed some. So where did I leave the blue SCSI upstairs or did I bring it down here? I don't know. I think I might have left it upstairs. So let me go get the blue SCSI. Let me go get the blue SCSI so we can make sure it still boots. Okay, it's apparently down here somewheres, because I brought it. Because it's not sitting up there. Put this in my chair. Put that in my chair. There it is. It was hiding. Okay, so I don't think we can hot plug this in. I don't think it's going to boot. Oh, no it will. Alright, we plugged it in, it's booting. Welcome to Macintosh. Look at that, Mac OS. Okay, so that's fixed, it just needed a good clean. It's not a battery issue, but we will be shipping this with a new battery for the guy because, fuck's sake, he paid $600 odd for it, we might as well ship it fully loaded. So we got this is a fully recapped analog board up here for the CRT. Fully recapped logic board, and now the logic board's clean. And that was the only issue, is that the logic board was dirty and something just wasn't making a good connection because of that. Or maybe it was a dead short on a signal line because of some grime. But he's happy again. And this is a pretty rare Macintosh, Apple computer, so we're glad he's back. You can turn the screen up and down, these buttons on the front work, volume up and down. You'll see that there's 2 drives on here. I don't think I brought the mouse with me. No, I didn't bring the mouse. But, so what I have on the blue SCSI is a SD card that has the entire game library as well as a bunch of software. Yeah, it might have been that loose cap. There was one cap that was kind of loose. Oh, there it finally went. So it was still loading the one drive. So there it's opening up. This is, you can't see shit. And there's not much I can do to help you see that. But, yeah, there's not much I can do. I need to get a better setup for doing these. But, this is a folder. I was playing Monopoly on this computer yesterday or last week when I was playing with it. Just all sorts of cool stuff on this. So, okay. He is all ready to go, and he's going to go upstairs again. And I'll probably test him one more time just to make sure. Here, let's do a full power off. Power on. Oh, I didn't even hit the button that time. He just came on. Alright. Power off. Unplug power. Wait. Plug power in. Turn it on. It's just auto booting. Oh, maybe that's because the blue SCSI's plugged in. Okay, I'm happy. It's booting now. So let me get all this mess off my bench and back upstairs so we can get... So I can take this to my shipping department. And by shipping department, I mean my ass, again. By shipping department, I mean Tristan at 1:30 in the morning, tired as shit. That's what I mean. That's actually what I mean. SMH. Okay. Let's check this other PS4. Let's check this other PS4. It says bad HDMI port, but I kind of don't believe that, because the HDMI port looks fine. I'm wondering if it's just booting into safe mode or something, and they're just not seeing a picture. Oh, it would help if I plugged the other end of the cord into power. Ooh! No disc, okay, okay. Calm down, buddy. It's okay. It's gonna be alright. Yeah, HDMI port's fine. They're tripping on that. You're tripping on that. Tripping. Now, the gunked up drive, I believe. I hit believe on that one. Let's see. Okay, it took my disc fine. Well, not fine. That could have been a lot better, but let's see if it'll read it. Oh yeah, it's reading the disc. Does it struggle to eject? No, it ejects fine. Did they put this on like the wrong console or something? There's nothing really wrong with this thing. It's reading discs. It's playing discs. Yep, it's reading, and then if I hit eject, that's all the way out. It pushes that disc all the way out. Now I've seen it where it's like really slow and only comes out a tiny bit, and that I can understand taking apart and fixing, but look at this. It pulls it all the way in too. Come on, Game Store, what are we doing? And Yank hates the Slims. He says Slim sucks. So let's take the OG here, and we're gonna clean and repaste it. We might not even do anything to Slim. It sounds fine, it plays fine. I mean, I guess we could take the drive apart and clean it, but it's pulling in discs fine and it's ejecting them fine. I mean, I'd rather just tell the game store there's nothing wrong with this and not charge him anything. Just he rarely wants, you know, he really doesn't want to pay much for these to be repaired anyway, because they're not worth a lot. Okay. Okay, that time it kind of struggled. So for this one, we're just gonna give it a clean on the disk drive. That's what I'm gonna do. Because that just takes a second anyways. Let's just do it, and then we can charge our fee for repairing it, and he's happy, and he's not gonna have a customer returning it in a few weeks, and I'm happy because I got paid for something tonight. Everybody's happy. Ooh, someone broke the case down here too, huh? Okay. Ooh, someone broke that. Oh yeah. Someone was trying to get freaky with this thing. Trying to get real freaky with it. Why do they have to be so rough with the little guy? He didn't deserve all that. Look at that. Someone done pulled up on this so hard they broke the plastic. You don't have to be that hard with them. You don't have to be that rough. It ain't that deep. Oh my god, they were so rough with this poor guy. Why do they have to be so rough? There it goes. Oh yeah, there's dead bugs. Okay. Alright, I hit believe on the dead bugs now. There's not many though. I've seen a lot worse than that. Come here, dead bugs. Come here, dead bugs. Get you out of there. Okay. We want to take this out, so let's get this junk out of here too. Come here, buggies. Unplug all these. That's just friction fit, right? Yeah, okay. Let's get the right bit on there. And if I remember correctly, oh, come on. Stop slipping. Do I have to take all of these screws out? I don't remember. I didn't think I did. Oh yeah, I got you guys looking at a hell of a screen right now. I don't remember how to get the disk drive out of this. Do I have to take all this out? I really don't think I did. I think I just got into this right here. I got my little handheld vacuum down here, actually. Bye-bye, buggies. Bye-bye. Okay, someone want to remind me, this is a PS4 Slim, PS4 Slim, let's do disk drive replacement. Can I get at it from this side? I feel like this is the side you get at it from, but I could be wrong. Maybe I do get at it from the top. Yank knows. Tell us, Yank. Guide. That's what I want. The guide. No, they get at this from the top. They take the power supply out. Yep, okay. So we'll leave this like this. Now we're going to flip it over. We'll take the top lid off. And we're going to take the power supply out. Well, I was going to try to leave those screws in there so I wouldn't have to remember where they came from. There we go. Now the power supply should come out. I think. There might be some screws I gotta do on the bottom. Might be a few screws you have to do on the bottom. I might have missed a step there. Yeah, there's one screw we have to remove. Is it this one all the way over here? That one. I think it's this one right here. I feel like there's more. That doesn't feel like it's moving at all. Yeah, I'm gonna say most of these gotta come out. Did we have to take all those screws out? I don't know, but we did. Alright. Not the right bit. Okay, I think I got them all. This should come off now. Ah, this has some of the plastic rivets. We will have to break some of the plastic rivets to get this off. One here. What did I do to the poor end of this thing? Man. This used to be a sharp X-Acto. Not so much anymore. Do I have any other blades? Where's my box? There we go. What do you want me to do, Yank? Hold my solder iron up to it? I got a sharper blade, don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Alright. You know a company's not caring about service when they put plastic rivets in something. I'll do the angry video game nerd. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? All right, let's clean that drive. We're in. We're in, boys. We are in. We're gonna clean this fan out too. Woo! You guys should see the status of this fan. Oh, that's way too much we just put in there. All right, well, we don't need to put any more in. Pull these rollers out. Drive, honestly, is not bad. The drive is pretty clean. Let's clean up all that dumped in there. Get all this out of the fan. My lord. Might need our... I kind of need to get at this with a pick. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. God damn. Oh, at least it's coming off in one chunk. Look at that. You think that was restricting some airflow? Yeah. God damn. One second. My fan is dead. Gotta fix that. Turn on now? Nope. For my vacuum. Damn it. Alright, let's clean these rollers real good. Okay, I said it. I admit my addiction. I admit it. Alright, that feels squeaky clean. I admit it, you got me. There we go. Much better. Much cleaner. I bet you we actually get airflow now. I'm sure the PlayStation will enjoy having airflow again. All that out of there. Okay, so let's put it back together in the order it came out. Now, I have done this many times the wrong way. You definitely want to lean that towards the front because it needs to go under this little plasticky bit. And if you fuck that up, it won't read a disc, which I've done many times. And then it ends up going very badly for everyone because I scream because it won't take a disc in anymore because this is not sitting right. So you got to get it sitting right. Okay, so that goes under there, that goes under there. And then it should just sit back. This one's kind of being a butt. I don't want to... There we go. That's how it's supposed to sit. Okay. Okay. And then you get one screw here. And you get one screw here, and this little metal piece sits right here on this arm, like so, to ground out that chassis, I guess. And then this goes on like that. And then these screws go in, this little tiny screw up here, like that. And then we get this one big screw down the middle, and one here, and one here. Oh, and let me tell you, those fins were plugged. They were caked. My friend. And that can go on like that. And then we just need this. Yes. Okay, my keys are up on the dresser. No, you're fine. They have oil inside of them. Yeah, I didn't know that. I definitely did not know that. And then these guys go right here. One and two. And then flip back over. We actually didn't need to take probably any of this apart, but we did anyways, so... Oopsie. Oh well. How did this sit up here? Do we bend this? Yeah, I think we did. There we go. That's how it's supposed to sit. Okay. And all of these screws came from over here. At least we took that one out. And we had a black one that went towards the center somewheres. Right here, I think. And then we had some short screws on the outside. Or, oh wait a minute. Yeah. These are probably, or let's see. These are the long ones? Yeah, that's a long one. Okay. And that one, this one we put in the wrong hole. Oh, getting him back out is not going to be fun. There we go. Put him right there. Put that guy right there. Boom. Bang, bop, bada bop, boop, pow. Plug all these dastardly ribbon cables back in. Dastardly, I say. Where did this one come from? Right here? Yep. Right there. And then, oh, this is our outside screw. Okay, that's it. Yippee! Alright, is our guy got to turn on now? Nope, he's still dead. Fine. Well, maybe he won't turn on if he's charging. Yeah, that's it. Get all the buggies out of here. All of our bug friends. Alright, now let's see how it does. Power. And HDMI. Lights, camera, action. Probably going to take a while because we ripped the power cord out and it's going to be pissed about it. But we can at least see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Alright. Look at that. It's booting. It's happy. I'm happy because it's happy. Clip that back in. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Now we just put the security bit back in the back, or security screw back in the back. And this is the slim that can go on down the road. In a van down by the river. Make sure it's still reading discs. I know, it's all pissed off at me. Oh yeah, it's reading. It wants to update, but it can't connect to the internet. Oh yeah, that's ejecting great. Okay. There we go. Light is still flashing. Come on, buddy. I don't want to stand at the game store for 30 minutes waiting on you to check your hard drive. There it went. Okay. This guy seems to work just fine, other than the fact that he sounds like a goddamn train. And he doesn't exactly like taking discs in and out. Oh, wait, there's one more. There we go. That one was loose. Interesting. Okay. Let's change cam. Sorry guys, I should have changed cam a long time ago, and I didn't. I apologize. Alright, there's a few screws going through the other way. Awesome. Those are under what looks to be the power supply. I don't know how I get the bottom off these. Is it just brute force that gets the bottom off of these? There's also something rattling around in here. Sounds like it's in the hard drive. Or in the disk drive. Might have to look up a guide for this. 4 screws on back, bottom plate has 3. Are they under these stickers? Oh, I think they are under stickers, aren't they? They under stickers? Yep, they're under stickers. Pop. Those are such good stickers, I couldn't even tell they're stickers. I looked at that thinking, oh, that's it. There we go. Whoa! Jesus fucking Christ. That's why that fan sounds so bad. And the battery in this thing sucks. Sorry, Yank. I will do better. Do better, bro. Do better. I need something to get up under here. There we go. Goes. Damn. I might need to take this out and air compressor it out, to be honest. Okay. Where are our screws holding in? Oh, we got them both out. It was just the... Okay. That was the hard drive screws. Okay, so we don't have to take any more screws out. This whole back plate should come off now. Right. Looks like we got a single, oh no, one more screw. There's one more screw right here. It's got an arrow going to it. So this is the last screw for the back plate. They hide that one there. So now we should be able to lift this off. Okay. There's our motherboard and everything. But that does not get us any closer to the thermal paste. So, my god, we have to take this whole fucking thing apart. Okay. Alright, let's put these screws over here. Who designed this fucking thing, bro? You gotta be kidding me. One more. Actually, I don't think we have to take these screws out. I think we leave those in. We just got to get these wires out. Well, we can leave that one in. We can leave that one in too. We just got to get these wires that are connected to the board. That one's not connected to the board. Nope, it's not connected to the board. So I think that can stay in. It's just all internal to the hard drive. There we go. Get that plug right back in there. Take this out though. Now, this thing needs unplugged. And there's our last one down there. I hear you, Yank. I hear you. I hear you, and I'm listening. And we don't know where we put our bit. Yep, there it is. Just trying to run. And that should free our drive completely. And it has freed our drive Hey, we got a dime! Payday, payday. Okay, now we're gonna take a single screw out of here. Oh, we need a much smaller bit for that. We'll clean the drive first and then we'll take the motherboard out. Why am I doing it in that order? I don't know. Just am. Okay. Let's just clean the drive real fast. Okay. Drive doesn't look too bad, but we're going to clean these rollers real good. There we go. And we're going to clean the inside of this drive. Let's get our isopropyl. It's one cleaned really good. There's the other one cleaned really good. Okay, I just had it in my hand. Where did our little friend go? I didn't hear myself drop it or anything. Ah, there he is. Come back here, buddy. Better. Million times better. And this goes up under that corner right there. There it goes and sits down. Beautiful. Okay, and Yank, you say all I do is flip this over to get the motherboard out? I shouldn't have to do anything else? Except disconnect some ribbon cables over here, I bet. Disconnect you. Disconnect you. Disconnect you. And disconnect you. Okay, now there's nothing connected to the motherboard. Cable-wise, everything's just kind of dangling. So this should, in theory, come out. Yep, there it goes. Okay, look at that dry ass paste. Let's get some new paste. Yank's having a hell of a time tonight. We rarely do such a full job on these, and I know he's appreciating it. Should we clip all this stuff off that's around the sides of it, or just put new on top? I imagine new on top's just as good. Do I want to go around this and try to chip all this up? There we go. Yeah, there's not much there anyways. We'll chip all that up. Dump all that in the trash. There we go. Much better. Get all the dust off that. Get all the dust off this. Okay, let me see where my... Here's my paste. Okay, small dot in the middle, he says. Okay. Small dot in the middle. Small dot on your finger and coat the dye. How's that? Is that a big enough dot? We need more. That's a pretty small dot, I think. And do I let it squeeze itself? Or do I rub it around? That's probably the size of a mini M&M. A mini M&M sized blob. And there's still some. Alright, smear it around finger. There you go, all smeared. Now I got cancer on my finger. Back in it goes. I don't think there was any screws here. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah. You come say hi to us, Sierra?
Well, I'll come and say goodnight.
Love you.
Or that nasty chapstick Mom got me for Christmas.
What is it?
It's chapstick.
Yeah,
Isn't
but
it
like,
bad?
why is it so bad?
I don't know. I think she got it for like 2000.
Yeah. Not good. Love you. Oh yeah, is that in the freezer out there? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's sitting good now. That's sitting happy. And now this back plate goes on. And we don't have to plug, oh yeah, we have to plug this back in. So let's get that plugged in down here first of all. And then up here, like that. And then we gotta plug this cable back in. And that routed up under that, like that. And then that sits just like that on top. We need the super small screwdriver to put all these super small screwdriver bits in. And those went like right here. And this is not sitting right. I see. That needs to go up under it like that. And then that goes down like that. There we go. And then one went in the front, that's right. One went in the front right here. Like that. Alright. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and we needed a single bolt. Single screw gets put in on this side. Oh, but we need to put this back on first. So let's flip it over. That screw's gonna fall out. Get that screw back out. Gonna flip it over. And we're gonna put this back on like this. Sit there real nice like. Then we'll flip it back over and put that one screw back in, right here. That's nice and tight now. And now we can put our power supply back in. Did that go right there? Yeah, we gotta take that one out and put it over the like that. Fantastic. How we doing? Be sure to bend the APU clamp backwards a bit. Okay. We'll be sure to do that. Is that threading? Now it is. Yep. Okay, awesome. That's threading. Fantastic. Now we flip her again. And we're going to bend it downwards a little to give it a little bit more pressure on the center there, as Yank asked us to do. And then we will put those screws back in. Go backwards first to make sure you get the threads right, and then go forwards. Because we know how to not cross thread these screws, these bolts. shirt on that. Wow, ruined my shirt, but clean that drive real good. Okay, now we can put the hard drive back in with its fancy screw. Right like that. And now we get to put all of the screws back in. There's quite a few of them. One here. I'm not going to say one here over and over again. There's a shit ton of them. Oh, there's an arrow there. For a second there, I thought there wasn't. Wow, we're so efficient. We have an extra screw. Oh, no, we don't. It goes right here. Goes right here. Okay. Flip her back over. We have 3 screws that go into the power supply. One right there. One right here. Oh, come on, go in your home. Go in your home. And one right here. Okay. Now let me clean out the bottom of this a little more. It's pretty gross still. Much better. Like 1,000,000 times better, actually. Alright. Now, let's plug her in and boot her up. See what she sounds like. See if she'll take a disc. And all that. Turns on. PlayStation logo. Will it take a disc? Hope it's mad. Give it a minute. We pissed it off. Doesn't want to take a disc right now. You take a disc now? You think a disc's in you? No. Something's messed up with that. We might have something unplugged on the other side. Might have missed plugging something back in. But it sounds so much better. I will say that. So let's unplug it. This side's done. So now we just got to deal with the undercarriage. Okay, is everything plugged in good? We don't have to take that many screws back out, so that's nice to get back into him. Make sure everything's plugged back in good. Two more. This one, and this one. And then we can pull this cord out like that. And then up, up, up. Oh, come on. What are you caught on? You just don't like coming out angled, I bet. Come on. Come up. This screws all the way out. Stop playing with me. There we go. That looks plugged in good. Oh, we forgot to plug in the antenna. Not that that would have done anything to mess up our drive, but make sure he's plugged back in all the way. We might, actually, let's not plug him in yet, because we might have to take this drive out, because everything looks okay. We did unplug this cable at one point, and I regret that because we didn't have to, but making sure he's plugged all the way back in. Okay. That all looks good. So let's unplug it and flip it over. See what we messed up on the drive. Something must be askew. Okay, flippy flippy. I mean, everything looks good. Everything looks okay. Let's see, where's my disc? Where's my dish? Okay, that should start it. Alright, let's just, I guess we'll just replug everything in. I don't see anything screaming at me. We won't put any of our hard screws back in just yet. We'll just plug it in and turn it on. Okay. Let's see if it'll take a disc. No. This is what we get for trying to fix you, huh? Or trying to make you clean. Is you just stop working altogether, huh? It's not very nice, brother. It's not very nice at all. Not one bit nice. Okay. Back out you come again. This time we'll actually take this apart and see what didn't go back together right or something. Screwdriver, please. Smaller bit, please. Everything looks fine. I tell you what, this is what you get for taking these drives apart. It is just, oh, so aggravating. I mean, that looks fine. That looks like how it's supposed to. I don't see anything wrong with that. At all. It all looks happy to me. It's pushing in the switches just fine. I don't know what else to try if it still won't take it in. Everything looks fine. Oh, now we don't have it down all the way, huh? There it goes. I don't know. It's not, it's like the drive's dead. Yeah, you're mad. Whatever, bro. Get over it. Get on in there, yeah. User, next, okay. No, can I, like, not do that? There we go. Nope, just not taking it at all. Sure took it the first time, though. I don't know. This is why I hate working on these modern things. They suck. Okay, let's check everything here. That looks good. That's definitely plugged in all the way. That cable's definitely plugged in all the way. It's like a fancy one that goes in like that. So that one was definitely in all the way. I didn't unplug anything else on here except for this one that I started unplugging and then realized I didn't need to. So that was my bad. But I didn't fuck with him, really. Yeah. It's definitely hitting these switches just fine. And this is plugged in, so I don't know. I don't know. What happened? Unless I damaged this ribbon cable. That's the only thing I can think of, and that's the only thing I unplugged. Was this ribbon cable. And then of course this one up here. But seems to be working fine. Can unplug all of them, plug them back in. Huh. I can turn it in. I turn it on by putting a. I can turn it on by putting a disc in. It turns on. If you try to put a disc in, it just don't pull it in. That's so weird. So it detects the... What time is it? Oh shit, we're not getting those Fuji nets done tonight. Well, we'll do it at 11:30. How about that? Okay, how are we fucking this up? Alright, now it thinks there's a disc in there. Let's see if that changes anything. Well, actually, let's put the fucking cap back on, Tristan. That'd be a smart thing to do. And let's put the disc in it. No, it won't eject the disc. It says I don't have a disc in me. Come back out. Let's see if I can get another ribbon cable. We can try that theory. Yeah, here's a whole other disk drive. We can put this disk drive in it and see if that changes anything. Put you back here to this screen at least. That's fine if it won't read a game. I just want to see if it will. Well, is this even worth it then? Won't even fucking read a game. We'll just steal the ribbon cable. That's the only thing we can do. We can hope to God it's the ribbon cable. That's all we can do. Come the fuck out of there, bro. Jesus Christ. take the whole drive out to get to it. I think so. Sure looks like we do, though. Okay. Wait. Oh, I see the problem. Never mind, I'm just an idiot. That really helped me, though. I see the fucking problem. It's this guy. I've never fucking plugged him back in. I didn't see he went up under there till I saw it on the other one. Yeah, that would fucking do it, huh? Thinking emoji, thinking emoji. Man, how am I gonna plug that back in? That's a bitch. Under there. Alright, let's put this sumbitch back together. We got him all pissed off now, too, because we done. Oh, boy. What have we done, Tristan? What have you done? You idiot. You idiot, what have you done? Okay. Okay. For fuck's sake. We live, we learn. We're learning about PS4s today, and then we're gonna make some Fuji nets because Tristan decided to waste a lot of time on a power cord issue. I didn't realize there was a whole other ribbon cable down there. I don't even know how I didn't realize it because I fucking unplugged it a minute ago, but hey, I'm special like that. Okay, so that's all back together how it should be. Now we can sit this in here like this, and then we somehow got to get this power cable plugged back in. Which seems like a fucking bitch. There we go. There it is. And get those cables up over like that. There we go. Now put this in like this. And that goes like over here like this. And that can go in like that. And this can go in like this. And that can go in like that. There we go. And then let's seems happy to me. And that fan is dead quiet too. Dead quiet fan. Very nice. Listen to that. You know what you hear? Nothing. You hear nothing. Because that console's so much happier now. Let's see if it'll eject. Is this the bottom eject button? Right? Oh, yeah. Shoots that right out. Okay. Unplug it. Unplug it. Let's get the rest of the cableage back in, which includes this piece of metal thingy that needs to go up under there and sit down over here, I guess. Like that. And then we put all these screws in. There's one, there's a back here. And then one up here. Okay, next time we won't make that mistake, right guys? We'll learn from our mistakes. Oh, of course you want to fall in like that. Come on, just go in your home like you're supposed to, bro. Just go straight down in there like you want. There you go. There you go. Make plug that right back in there. And this can go back on here. And that can plug in right there. And then 3 of these go back in. One here. One here. One here. And then these 2 guys go back right here. You want this one, Yank? I'll ask the game store what he wants for it. I'll send it with your Intellivision. You are becoming a hoarder, but I'll support your addiction. I'll support your addiction. Oh, this is the bottom, ain't it? Yeah. Oh, we forgot to put this back where it needs to go. That's what you said yourself, console hoarder. Is that what you said? Console hoarder, huh? Nah, you ain't a console hoarder. You're all right. You're gonna be okay. I believe. Did I get pinched back there? It did. Go off. You get pinched. Get unpinched. There you go. Now sit pretty for me. Take this screw right like that. There you go. Now you're gonna put that on. Now we're gonna put your. Is that the? That's the top. This is the bottom. Right? Oh no, this is the front. Yep. There we go. That needs to come out because we put that screw in there. Like that. And then one goes right here. Like that. And then that goes on. think this is the same size. Yep, on the back. That one. And that one. Boom! There it is. All blown out, all re-thermal pasted, and everything else under the sun. Turns on. Takes the disc. Yep, all 4 back screws are in. Just gotta put this cover back on, or is this from the Slim, this cover? This cover's from the Slim. Where do we put that Slim at? Oh, it's under this. There it goes. There it is. Black Ops 3? I'll leave it in there, dude. I don't care. Let me turn it off nice. Kind of curious what's wrong with this other launch edition now. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice to it. I'm gonna turn it off nice. Here we go. I have no idea what's wrong with this one. It's just been sitting in my pile for a really long time, so let's plug everything back in and see what he does. Is that all plugged in? That's all plugged in. Okay. Why has this one been sitting on the floor next to my bench for this long? Let's find out together. Why doesn't that want to sit? What is in your way? Oh, now you don't want to come out either, huh? Yeah, come out. Stop being a pain in my ass. That's all in. That all looks good. That all looks good. Just sit down on there nice, will ya? There you go. Okay. Now let's figure out why this is sitting here. Okay. Beeped. That fan sounds awful. The fan's like got a bad bearing and it can't spin. It's on though. At least it's trying to turn on. I don't. Is the fan hitting something? Huh. That is so funny. Sounds like the bearing. Sounds like the bearing's bad. Or it's bent and rubbing. It says it's on, but it's not going to turn all the way on, probably because the fan's not spinning up. Listen to that. Not much I can do about that, I don't think. Can you even replace the fan? And I bet you the thing won't boot until it sees the fan spin, right? At a certain RPM or something. Alright, let me unplug it. Yeah, I feel that even when it's unplugged. Huh. It's so strange. Okay, let's make some Fuji nuts right before we go to bed here. Switch cam. Yeah, let's put some Fujis together and then I'm gonna go to bed. I don't think we have but one case right now. I'm getting more cases from the man, the myth, the legend tomorrow. Me and the wife put together a bunch of pinball boards the other night. As you can see, there are legs everywhere. So let me get that cleaned up. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Fujinet pins, Fujinet case, wake up solder iron. What are you guys looking at? All right, that's good. Wire hell. Yeah, you're telling me. That's one of these pinball boards. I actually got to ship this out tonight. This one's going down the road. But yeah, that's a lot of fucking soldering on there. I'll tell you that right now. Woo! A lot. Okay. So we're just gonna do one Fujinet tonight because I don't have cases for the other two anyways. All right, plug on the side. Yep. Got to get all those to line up. Just kind of wiggle it around until you get them all lined up. Got one that's not cooperating. You stop. You've violated the law. Stop. Stop. You violated the law. There we go. That's all of them in their little home. And then we just prop that up like that and get our iron. Wow, that looks really good. This might be the first time I don't have to reflow any. That looks fantastic. All right. Then we grab our other one. These are the nail pins. And we put all these in. Then we take that connector and put that one on like that. Then we flip that one over. Trying to find something to prop it up on. That's too tall. What about like that? Perfect, I think. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Beautiful, and then all the pins aren't going to be exactly how they should be, but that's okay because we can just take our connector here and make them line up. And the connector is really forgiving. I know it looks like shit, but the connector's so forgiving it does not matter. See, they don't look very straight at all, but that's okay, because the connector will go in. It will pin in, and that's all that matters. Looks good. So then we just put our sides on, so that's this side, and this side, like so. Clips right together. Now we just get 4 screws. One more screw. Make sure it looks nice and tight. Oh yeah. All right. There you are. There's another Fujinet. Cool. So I got to ship pinball board, some Coleco board, a Coleco board. I think I got to ship 3 of these, but I'm out of cases, so I got the printer going. I got to print some more. So let me clean this out. Make that look a little better. There we go. So I just got to take this over to the Atari 800 XL and plug her in and make sure it boots up, and that's another one good to go. So I'll get more cases tomorrow after the printers are done, and yeah. I made 30 of these. I've sold 11 or 12, so I need to start. I'm getting close to starting to think about buying more. And when I buy, next time I buy these, I'll probably buy a lot of them, because as of right now on eBay, I'm like the only one selling these. So it's been going pretty good. At least I'm the only one selling these in the United States. There's some people in Britain selling them, and they're pretty cool. You can play online chess on an Atari 800 computer. Like, that's awesome. So the next thing I want to do, Yank, listen to this. I want to hook up my Atari 800 computer, and when I'm not streaming, I want to have a 24/7 stream that is just like the Atari 800 computer running on the internet, and somehow have people able to communicate with it. I don't know if they can ping with it, they can play it in chess maybe, you know, like something like that. I think that would be really cool. I think people would get a kick out of that. Anyways, there's another Fujinet done. Okay, thank you guys for hanging out. Whoever's left here tonight, it's pretty late, so whoever's left, thanks for hanging out. And I got to get these shipped and get to bed, so thanks, Yank, for your help today, and I will message you about buying that that PS4 we did today if you want, and I'll get your Intellivision bundle set up. Yeah, that'd be cool, Yank. That'd be cool. All right. Cool. I will talk at you all later. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And until next time. Good night, everyone.